What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about if Just Cause 4 did enough to improve on the Just Cause franchise and improve upon Just Cause 3. Now, this is going to kind of be our review roundup. We did this for Darksiders 3. I want to start doing this for more games, even games that I don't buy or I don't have myself. And I want to talk about the review scores, talk about what people are saying about the game that's releasing. I want to always put that out on the day. I also want to do videos on the game even afterwards, too. So, again, in this video, I want to talk about that as a central focus, and I think it's an interesting question because when I look at the reviews, and there haven't been that many reviews. I'm recording this the day before Just Cause 4 comes out, and there haven't been that many reviews of the game. There's a lot of people playing the game live, but the review embargo actually lifted several days ago. People could have had reviews up as early as 2-3 days ago, and there was next to no reviews. As of the time I'm recording this, there's very, very few. There's a lot of review in progresses going on. Now, when this video goes up, there could definitely be reviews, but from what I'm seeing from these review in progresses and even just these general reviews, the game seems to be exactly what we expect from Just Cause. And I guess the problem with that, and again, the title of this video is that good enough, basically? Is it actually, was it necessary even to make this game when, Just Cause is built itself on the fun aspect, right? And I've always, been appreciative of that. I actually bought Just Cause 3, but I never really played. I played it a couple times. I actually loaned it to my friend Nick, and then he gave it back, and I ended up returning. I ended up trading it in at GameStop. So, Just Cause, because of what it's built on, the fact that you're just there to create havoc, right? You're there to destroy things. You're there to hook line people and send them flying off in outer space like Team Rocket. That's the whole point of the game, is to have fun, is to do things like that. And that only goes so far, and you can only improve upon that so much. Now, this game tried to do that, and I talked about that in my preview. This game really focused, doubled down on that, double down on the environment, double down on destructibility, and all that kind of stuff. And so to try and make it basically the most fun Just Cause game to date, and that's good and all, and that's awesome, and that's good to hear. But at the same time, when you have a franchise, I think that's built on that, it's not like doomed for failure, but it has some problems, and I don't know, if it can always keep up or always satisfy people, because that's really all it has. It's in a way a little bit like Saints Row in general, the Saints Row franchise, where Saints Row is built upon having fun, right, and doing just crazy things. It's not like GTA. It's not like Rockstar open world games, and I think that holds it back. Even though it can't be that, because you can't copycat that, you have to try and do your own thing, and they do their own unique thing. And I'm not saying Saints Row is bad. I actually enjoy Saints Row, but I feel like there's always going to be something holding Saints Row back, because the only thing it's going for is pure fun and excitement, and eventually that gets old, just like Just Cause 4. I feel, and that's, I think, what I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of people saying they were bored, right? They were bored. It felt just like continual, like the same thing over and over again. And that's, I think, a problem that Just Cause has always had, is you can only do the same thing so many times. You can only have the same moments of fun or of doing something really cool and pulling off like a kill or some sort of an environment destructibility thing. You can only do that so many times before the game just gets boring and you want to put it down. And it's like, well, the story, and here's the thing, there's a main character, right, and he's been with the franchise from the beginning, and there's a story, there's always been a story, but no one really cares, okay? And Just Cause knows that too, and so when they're building their games, I'm sure people work on the story and all that stuff, but you don't really expect the story to be anything special. And to be honest, I think when people play the game or people review the game or whatever, they don't even focus so much on the story, because that's not what the game is about. The game is about, again, destructibility. It's about, moving fast. It's about doing one thing after the other. And again, I think that gets old. And for me, that's not really the kind of game I enjoy playing. I realized that with Just Cause 3. I'd always been interested in the franchise. I watched a lot of Just Cause 3 footage going into that game. But then when I actually sat down and played it, I realized, it's actually exactly what I saw, but I'm not into this kind of stuff. It's not really a game that suits me. And so, Just Cause in general isn't necessarily a game that's made for me. But I just think from the review scores, from the fact that we keep getting these games, but the progress, especially these last two, I don't see the massive jumps. Like, is this basically also, is Just Cause 4 worthy? Did it do well enough? Are the review scores, did it improve enough to eventually get a Just Cause 5? Obviously, this is a series, and it's a franchise that's made it 4 games, and that's very, very good. good, but will it make it to another one? And, releasing in December, I saw a lot of people, and I had polls up on the channel, and I've talked to people in our live streams, and people are going to buy it. I've definitely seen that. But I just think from an early December viewpoint, it's hard to justify buying a game in early December, a full price $60 game. You couldn't buy it on Black Friday for cheap. I assume you're getting this for Christmas, but a lot of people, as you get closer to Christmas shopping is over because you've already done it. So, in terms of sales, is this game going to sell? I don't know. The Just Cause 3 obviously sold well enough, and that also came out in December, but that sold well enough to get a Just Cause 4. So I guess, again, the question is, did we need Just Cause 4? And now that it's out, is it going to do well enough to actually get a Just Cause 5? And from what I've seen in the reviews, it definitely just seems like the same old, which in one way is really good because, obviously there's a reason it's gotten this far and there's something about it that people really like, and it seems to be back and even better than ever, that aspect. But the game overall still kind of just has those things that hold it back from actually being like an amazing game. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about Just Cause 4? Are you getting it today? Are you getting it in the future? Have you played it? Let me know. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel Podcast Now for more videos like this, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.